Were you bullied for being yourself in school? Well, here's the part that nobody tells you. That pain never left. And it's ruining your dating life still today. So that's what I want to share with you. That's what I'm going to go through in this video. And it's something, as I say, that's never discussed. But the effect of bullying in your adolescent years, it has a ripple effect that will impact you in every relationship that you have going forward. It will leave you feeling timid, uncertain, unable to lead in relationships, wondering what's going wrong when you never thought it was that painful time growing up. And I know this because for me, my school years, they absolutely sucked. I was badly bullied by even the people that were meant to be my friends closest to me. I didn't hit puberty till I was 17 years old. So I felt like there was something wrong with me. Like I was underdeveloped. I was shorter than everyone else. I looked really feminine. I looked like I was 12 years old when I was 16. It was just not good. And because of that, I didn't feel confident in myself. People would make fun of how I looked, how I acted, who I was. And what was the message that I got from this? It is not okay to be who you are. Who you are is not enough. It needs to be hidden, not to be shared with anyone else. Okay, so let's play that out. Roll the clock forward 10 years later. Now you're in a position where you want to go on a date with a girl. And you know one of the main things on a date is connection, it's authenticity. Well, this is where things start to go wrong because I'll be on that date. And what am I going to be doing? I'm going to be hiding parts of myself that feel real, that are truly me, because I've learned, don't do that. No. If you show yourself, well, I got picked on for who I was, for liking weird words and being a little bit more philosophical and, I don't know, being a bit more feminine. Genuinely, that's just who I was. And because of that, I felt like there was something wrong. So when I'd go on these dates, I'd just be a shell. I'd be there performing, trying to get positive approval, because that's what I learned that I needed to survive when I was younger. I needed that positive approval because then I wouldn't be bullied. Then I'd be accepted into the tribe. And that's just a painful thing when it comes to dating, because if she feels like I'm sat opposite her on a date and I'm being like, please accept me, please, I'll be whatever you need me to be, I'll do it. It's not attractive. And this bleeds out. It makes us unconfident in ourselves. And this is maybe just the biggest problem that men will face. If you don't have true belief in who you are as a man, your judgment, you're so screwed. You'll be lost because you are meant to lead. You're meant to guide. And if you can't do that, if all you do is hesitate and defer, it's going to be fundamentally unattractive. So you just lose your faith in yourself. Another thing that's quite problematic is you feel like you have a lower status than other men. Bullying in one way or another is a status attack. It's pushing you down, and you start to get almost weirdly comfortable with being at the bottom because that's just what you know. You feel like you're at the bottom of the hierarchy. So then what happens? When you go into adult life, you still find comfort being at the bottom of the hierarchy. You associate yourself with being a loser, being someone that isn't that popular. The problem is, women tend to pick their partners off the male dominance hierarchy. They kind of let us organize ourselves, and then they go and get the quarterback. That is part of the mating selection process. And if all I'm doing all the time is indicating, oh, no, I'm not good. I'm a bit of a loser. I don't like myself. I can't show you who I really am. I'm signaling something really bad. And anytime she sees me interact with other men, well, if I'm being weak, I'm being scared to put my opinion forward. I'm scared to talk. I let people walk over my boundaries. Well, she's going to see me as weak. And it's just unattractive. She'll know that I don't stand up to her. I don't stand up to anyone. And that's just weak. And our relationship isn't really going to last like that, because we're going to go through difficult times. And if every difficult time it triggers something in me to be like, oh no, protection. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm wrong. Then it's always going to be like a dangerous relationship for me to be in. And finally, it kind of puts me in a victim role. Like I, for a long time, just saw it as I was the victim with that. And it wasn't till I started to take some responsibility for, yeah, maybe the fact that I didn't stand up for myself led to some of the problems. I started to take accountability for what happened to me, even though it sucked and it was unreasonable. Part of what actually got me to a position of strength was seeing my role in all of that. The fact that I could have stood up, the fact that I could have said no to what was going on around me, but I didn't. So if you're struggling in dating, you're struggling to connect to women, you're hiding your authenticity, maybe you're filled with shame, you feel weak around women, it's time to address what went on when you were younger, because I guarantee these formative patterns are still happening. And if you feel like that impacted you, then a big thing for you now is starting to learn to be more disagreeable, starting to learn to say the words no, starting to really connect to your own inner authority as a man. Start to put yourself first. These were all the steps that were essential for me to escape from being that kind of simpy nice guy that was just weak around women, to being someone that, not harsh, but I'm me. I'm going to put what I think forward. I'm going to say the truth and say what I believe. Well, turns out women find that significantly more attractive. And I feel better about myself too. I stop feeling like I'm just being ragdolled around by her emotions because I'm desperately trying to make her happy. Instead, I'm centered, I'm grounded, I'm able to communicate and stay strong, so then she can connect to me. And I'm not hiding who I am. So for you, this is truly, truly important. If you were bullied when you were younger and you're struggling in dating, they're two dots that truly need to be connected. And if you're unsure about that process, you're still kind of that anxious, needy guy, then check out this video and I taught you through 5 key ways that you can overcome being that needy guy and desperate around women.